over quarter a century, Somalia has experienced an agonizing periods of hardships, civil strifes, droughts and diseases. In a chaos vacuum, crumbling state institutions, turmoil, and crippled social services, Zamzam Foundation was founded in 1992 as Somalia slid into instability. As the humanitarian crisis deepened, Zamzam Foundation was among the first to respond, stepping in to provide crucial food aid, water and medical convoys to thousands of needy people in Somalia. Between 1998 to 2003, Zamzam Foundation committed to fostering stronger education and health institutions that were nurtured from the grassroots. Education came as a core pillar of Zamzam Foundation's activities, with the construction of over 100 primary and secondary schools throughout Somalia, benefiting tens of thousands of students, including sponsored orphans. A vital portion of Zamzam Foundation's activities since its inception in 1992 remains to be the full support and care for the over 15,000 sponsored orphans from all over Somalia. In any nation, the importance of healthcare cannot be emphasized enough. In Somalia, the Zamzam Foundation was instrumental in the establishment of Arafat Hospital, and several MCHs, TB centers and emergency mobile clinics in many parts of Somalia. Over the past 2 decades, the Zamzam Foundation and our partners have conducted cataract extraction operations and restored sight to more than 15,000 people who have become blind or are at risk of becoming blind. At Zamzam Foundation, emphasis was always put on maternal and child healthcare in Somalia in the hopes to reducing the high mortality rates of Somali children under age 5. With that in mind, among other issues, the Zamzam Foundation emphasizes on the availability and access to safe drinking water in populated rural and urban areas in Somalia. In collaboration with our partners, we have drilled 1,000 of shallow wells and close to 100 boreholes around Somalia, benefiting millions of recurring populations and their livestock. Zamzam Foundation's defining impact has been realized in the field of emergency relief, as Somalia continues to suffer innumerable challenges and human security remains elusive. Emergency responses and preparedness remains a key pillar of our work. It is Zamzam Foundation's belief that poverty, illiteracy and diseases can be beaten through sustainable development programs in economic growth, education and food security. We call upon our partners, donors, supporters and well-wishers to continue in supporting the recovery process of Somalia in reconstruction, conflict transformation and the sustainable developmental programs. During emergencies, women-headed families and children are among the most vulnerable groups. Somali women have played a major role in the family welfare.
الدمع من عيون الأيتام ودفعتم بالزاد إلى
During the harsh conditions of famine and civil strives, we believe it was mainly the resiliency, hard work and strength of Somali women that survived millions in Somalia. At Zamzam, we empower women with skills training and income generation programs, and we recognize the leading role of women in the family and Somali society as pioneers of peace and stability. Large-scale sustainable economic and social development projects are needed to stimulate the local economy. In collaboration with our partners, the Zamzam Foundation is currently helping hundreds of small farmers and cooperatives, including women-owned farms, to improving food production in the Tusha Bellas and Hiran regions of Somalia by providing them with support in land preparations, canal irrigation systems, and agricultural input and trainings. This has improved the livelihoods and the food security of thousands of poor families in these three regions that are known to be the food baskets of Somalia. All of our work has been made possible through the commitment and dedication of our valuable partners and supporters. Zamzam Foundation is grateful to its partners and supporters, which we cannot mention all of them here, and we share all the recognitions and appreciations we receive from the local communities with them. In more than 24 years of services, providing valuable assistance to the most vulnerable segments of the Somali society, Zamzam Foundation remains indebted to its legion of volunteers and staffers that have made our work possible at every turn. In the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, the Zamzam Foundation team has remained resolute and steadfast in their mission to improve the lives of impoverished communities around Somalia.